Hello guys. Welcome to Freeway Studios, and as always, I'm your guy Freeway. Today, as you can see, we are out of the studio. We are in a very beautiful place. Okay. I have here with me my brother, my father, my everything. Popularly known as Leo.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Charlie, welcome to Freeway Studios.
Thank you so much for having me.
Nice. So, we generally want to know everything about you today. Plus, we have some questions too we want to ask you.
Okay.
A lot of people have been seeing you around, Leo, but we don't know what it is about. So, can you like tell us first of all your name, like your childhood, where you grew up from, and all those things? Yeah.
Okay. My real name is Eli,
Oh, okay.
but the name Leo is an inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it counts like a calling, I may say a calling.
Oh,
So
okay.
Leo is not my real name, but today will be the first time of me saying that.
Nikwa.
I used to encourage people with that because certain things that I went through like motivate me to always talk to people about how it all started. So
Okay.
today is the first I'm going to put out something out there for other people to know.
Charlie, we are lucky to have him here because
Thank
if today is his first time going to share his, let me see his deepest, the things under his pillow. Today we are going to bring everything outside his pillow. So, can you tell us where did you grow up?
Actually, I grew up in the Volta area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad is a vegetarian, my mom is a vegetarian. My mom is from a small village called Agate,
Oh, okay.
and my dad is from Pando.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So you are Voltaire.
yes, 100%.
Some of us you are lost too.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay. So, did you go to your JHS, your senior school at Volta, or you?
Yeah. I went to school at Volta Ring, Hawkway, school in Pando, Hawkway, and I've completed at Hawkway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you've been to places.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my very first question: how did you find the passion for barbering? Because we all know you have a barbering shop and everything.
But before I go into that, barbering itself is something that I may say from my mother's side, a lot of my big brothers they do it, but
Oh, okay.
it's something that I may say that is in the family.
Oh, okay.
But my vision self starts when I finished secondary school.
Oh,
Because
okay.
then my mom, I left my mom's place. They wanted me to pursue their dream, not mine,
Yes, yeah.
because I did building and technology when I was in technical school. So they wanted me to go into that kind of field.
Yeah.
But I felt like no, it's not something I'm not good at the school
Yeah.
aspect. So I left my dad's place and my father also based on the kind of family we call family and all those kind of connections. My dad also wanted me to go to the school. So and I told him, okay, I can't go to the school. And he said, okay, then right now you are on your own. Because
Oh,
I
okay.
finished secondary school. So they feel, most parents when they finish secondary school,
They are almost done with the job.
yeah.
Yes.
So the barbering inspiration come one morning between the hour of 10 to 11. I
Oh,
was
okay.
in my room and I was just praying. I just lay down in my room and I was watching the ceiling. I was saying, God, I never forget those words because they always keep me going. Those are the words. God, you said we shouldn't steal, we shouldn't lie.
Yeah.
What should I do? I never know that like you've ever had an encounter with the Holy Spirit before because
Yeah.
a lot of people when they talk about me, I'm a believer of Christ. To
Nice.
be honest with you,
Nice.
because He has been my pillar ever since.
Yeah.
So I have some spiritual insertion with me that you know how to barber. Start from there.
Send them everything to fall in place.
That was how it started. So I called one of my friend. It's called Wagon, and he said I called him and said, "Guy, where you dey?" So he dey carry. They even walk on my day for hours. So he come where I tell am say, "This be what I feel. I wan do bargain. So you know anybody for the Pango there wey go fit take me go in there?" So why not? You get one guy be, but there was a shop in Pango there, and that shop was friend. The name of the shop is McLeod.
Oh,
And I
okay.
said, well, I wanted to go to. He said, no, you want to take me one guy that who can train me very well. So okay.
So did you like, but you knew how to barb,
I knew how to do it, but I wasn't
but it
professional.
wasn't like you were not a professional. Okay, so
I have
where,
the
could
passion.
you say you were barbering when you were in senior high school?
I started barbering in primary six.
Wow.
The normal,
Yeah, the comb and blade.
yes, that one they used to pay me that brown coin. Then I don't know a lot of people
Ah,
don't know
100.
the 500,
Ah,
500 brown coin. I don't know about that.
eh,
So I did
Charlie.
it for the neighborhood. My neighbors they pay me because that's some of the money I used to keep myself
Oh,
like
okay.
side pockets, like side hustle.
Okay. So your friend took you to McLeod.
No, he said he don't want me to go to the McLeod, so I
Lord.
should have another person that he will take me to.
Okay, okay. So the person you took, so that could you say that person trained you was the one who trained you?
Yeah, he trained me because I cannot say that I trained myself.
Oh,
God will
okay.
definitely use somebody to help you out.
Yeah, it's
So the
true.
guy helped me out. His name is MG. He's now based in South Africa. He
Oh,
has a
okay.
very big salon in South Africa. That's why we were age mates, but I always humble myself,
Before
listen to
him.
him. Whenever.
Okay. So in this context, because you said you humble yourself, the youth of today we have an issue with humbling ourselves. Generally, we feel like since we have this, like we have the money, yeah, we don't humble ourselves. So what advice at that point would you give to us?
Before I go into that, remember, before I even grant this interview, I told you I would like to advise you yourself,
Yes, you did.
if you can remember that.
Yeah.
Because I see your passion and how often you talk about your vision.
Yes.
I was once there, but a lot of people feel that because I have it all, they surround themselves with wrong people. And those people they surround themselves with will either destroy their future.
Okay.
That thing happened to me. That was why I said, okay, maybe through this media, I will say certain things that will help a lot of people.
Okay.
So when
So
I joined MG at the shop, he
yeah.
used to pay me 1 CD a day.
E. What kind of city?
Yes.
Wow.
That was a big money then.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
2009, 2000. That was a big money. So I joined MG and he said, okay, he likes me though, but one thing about me is that I never play with my looks. My
Yes, yes,
look is very important to me because they say first impression counts.
yes.
So when I joined him, he employed me, trained me for a couple of months, and luckily one of my brother came to town and he said he wanted me to join him in a shaman.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
so MG shop was at Pandu.
Yes, in the
So
water.
now your brother brought you to.
A shaman.
So let's say you've come to Accra.
Not Accra, a shaman.
Ashaman is Accra. Eh?
No, not Accra.
Okay, so Ashaman.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
So when I came to Accra, Ashaman, that was 2010, April. Because I normally document my detail.
Because the way you're giving me dates and time is like.
April after Easter holiday, and he said I joined him. But he made a promise to my parents that he have a shop that he would like me to go there and work. But he was not having a shop.
I was a way to bring you to.
A lot of people, when they heard of Accra, I was young and naive. So
Yeah.
people thought, oh, Accra, Accra, Accra.
Like a Greenland,
Yes.
greener pastures.
Like the way people are in Accra today, they want to travel to overseas. And
Ah,
somebody said, I want to take you there. But I was so anxious. But he knew the consequences over there. And when we used to sleep, when I tell him about the vision,
no, we want to know. So okay, when you came to Ashaman,
when I came to Ashaman, we were sleeping, we call something Atabu.
Atabu.
Atabu, the kiosk kind of
Ah,
house.
ish,
Yes, the kiosk kind of house.
Charlie.
And it was wrong, but I wanted to go back to the village. But he said something that got me. I don't know. I was sure it's Holy Spirit who spoke to him. He
Okay.
said that
Oh,
those
okay.
words to me. He said, "Do you think your mother will be there always cooking for you? That you always wake up and eat. Don't wake up and work and stop food." Those were the right words
Your friend said to you.
yes, my brother, like
Oh,
my cousins.
oh, okay. Huh.
So those things keep me like I wake up from my laziness and I just say, okay, come on, and I have to work. So he introduced me to one of his colleague friend, and the guy employed me, helped me with the shop. But I was so proud because NG trained me a little bit. I know how to cut people,
Yeah.
and I thought I was better than the guy.
Ah,
So
okay.
I was so proud, and I said, oh, "Come on, I can do it." So I wasn't respecting. So the guy taught me a little lesson. He
Leo,
fired me.
Leo, I'm coming. Oh.
Yeah,
You said something that like it has really touched me. So you affirm that at that point you were proud.
I was very proud.
So
Very proud.
you like right now you've realized it's like
Yeah.
you know what is my problem right now? The fact that you've been able to know that yes, at that point you were proud and oh that's a big
No, you
milestone.
see, everybody have to go through certain things before you become a man. There was a time I said to myself that if I could go back to 17 or 18, I would have done certain things better. And my brother told me, no, you cannot go back to that age. The moment you have to do something is now. It's better I change now than because if you take me back to that age that I'm seeking for, I'll still behave like that. Those times are time that I've learned, and now I have to correct those
So it was
mistakes.
a learning curve for you.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so
So when it happened, the guy asked me that the shop belongs to him, so I should go home. So I thought I know, so I went out asking, going around shops, but I was not getting what I wanted. So I went back to the guy and apologized to him and said,
oh, okay.
I wanted to work, and it's okay. When he even take the key from me, he felt
Was feeling sad for
sad,
you,
yeah.
yeah.
But because he just want to teach me
A
something,
lesson, yeah.
that was why he
But
allowed
he
me.
did. He did
Yeah.
because he went out and realized there was no
There
job.
was no job. Like what I'll eat, it's very difficult. Sometimes you go like empty stomach throughout the day.
Wow.
Yeah, feeding on some minor things. So I know where this job will take me, but I wasn't careful. I wasn't paying attention to the Holy Spirit to direct me. I thought I know it, so I'm in the world now, which was wrong.
So there's one question I want to ask you. That time you went back, okay. Did you were you worried about he going to sack you again or he not taking you back?
No, I wasn't worried. It was 50-50 though, but I wasn't worried. Because I've realized my mistake, and the way I present myself back, he saw that I
You
was a
were
genuine
remorseful.
person.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
So he just gave in and said, okay, I already
Okay.
like you, so why not? Let's go.
And knowing that time, because I know it's a very long time.
Yeah.
Knowing that time, barbers and barbering shop were not really respected like
Yeah.
now. Did you ever feel like, hey, this thing I'm going into would it work?
I know because I as I said earlier, the Holy Spirit spoke to me. I wasn't lying about it. When you know your vision or your passion for something, nobody can see it. You
Only
can
you.
only see it yourself. I know I'll be big. So it doesn't matter whether like
People thought it is
yeah,
not a
no.
big job
When
or
you speak down on me, you are motivating me. You don't that
so,
thing doesn't take me down.
so when people speak down on you,
You
it's a
motivate you
motivation.
tell me to go and do something. When you tell me that I'm lazy, you are telling me to go and work.
Oh, okay,
So
yes.
those things become my strength, not my weakness. So I more at time I pray that I want to get challenges. Challenges put me straight. They don't bring me down.
Okay. So aside this, obviously this was a challenge. You
Yeah.
had a very bad place to sleep. What to eat was a problem, and you had accepted that at that point you were arrogant and you were disrespectful to most of the people.
Yeah.
Now, are they the only challenges you face? Because now when we look at Leo Barbershop, like it's a very big thing. So what are some of the major challenges, especially with friends?
When the Leo and everything started, that was 2010. Through all those hustle that I went through, I was opportune to meet a friend who was also into the barbering business. That was when I moved from Ashama to Accra itself. I got admission to Accra Poly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in school then, but I was doing it part time. I wasn't full into it. But my madam was not handling me well, so I quit the job in Accra Poly. But I was still schooling there. So I got a job at Dansuma Junction. That was where I got more devoted to the job because my senior man there was very good. Like I learned a
Wow.
lot from him.
So whilst you are down someone, you were still schooling at
Yeah,
Accra Poly.
yeah. But I did not complain.
Oh,
That was for my parents. That's what they want.
okay.
But when I see where my barbering is going,
It's not about going
no,
to
no, no, no,
school.
I'm not up.
So most of the time, I tell people that if you have the skill,
Yeah,
education or whatever shouldn't be the limit.
yeah,
Like you should see what you can do,
yeah,
and you can make a lot out of your own skill. So nice. So you are at down someone.
yeah,
You met a very, let me say, a professional barber
yeah.
who like you started idolizing. Now, what happened from there? How did you wake up one day and say, okay, now let me leave him and start the Leo Barber shop?
So there wasn't easy. It was very rough though because I was young then too. But the guy, as I said earlier on, that like weakness are not something to scare me. There were barbers who came because of the character of the guy, so some of them left. But I know that my going back is not something that is going to help me, so I became consistent with how he was treating me. I
Okay.
could barb people. I wasn't perfect. He was far perfect.
Oh,
So I was learning. He talked down on me.
but
Like,
still,
yes, I was learning. Then they were paying me 160 cedis a month.
that was an upgrade from the one
Yes,
city.
yes. So all those process have been determined and focused. There were certain things that he would do. I feel that no, I have to keep up. So I was there to God being so good. I met a customer who linked me
Okay.
to another page. I may
Okay.
say like God used his own angel to come and just promote me that okay, now you've learned a lot, now this is another level for
Okay. So having this conversation with you, I've realized so much that you are very spiritual and you are very religious.
you.
So would you say that God has been most of the God is the reason why you are here now?
Yeah. He's my everything. Like that voice that I heard in my heart
You are sure it
is
is
still the
God.
one directing my path. That was why all that I went through, I said that he used those process to humble me.
Okay.
Because if now maybe I was so proud to reach where I am today, I will not regard anybody.
And that's true. Okay, so now Ellie, Leo. Doesn't make sense.
Eli itself, the meaning of Eli is most high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Leo itself describes someone who is passionate,
Okay.
perseverant, someone who is
Okay.
always determined to achieve goals.
Okay. So that's your brand. That's the
Yes,
brand Leo.
yes,
Passionate, someone determined, someone when he sets their eyes to do something.
focus.
Okay now.
Nothing can distract you.
So where we are right now is at Malang Bawi Zero.
Yeah.
That's where your shop is. So those who don't know, we are at Bawi Zero. This is Leo's headquarters, his barber shop, and trust me, it's a nice place. We'll show you a snippet of it. But I want to know, did you start Leo over here?
Leo itself starts, I may say, from my beginning of this career, like when I started, but that's Leo, like from 2009, 2010.
Oh,
Leo
okay.
started from there.
Okay.
But this is my first establishment
Oh, okay.
for myself. There are other things that is coming
No,
out,
no,
but this is
yeah.
my first establishment
Establishment.
because I've worked with people and I've worked for somebody, and now I'm working for myself.
Okay. So now you become your own boss.
Yes.
You have your own shop. Obviously, you might have employed some workers. What are some of your experiences with some of the workers? Did some of them ever make you treat you the same way you treated your boss at the beginning?
Yeah, I've a
I've
lot.
encountered a lot of
Yeah,
hurdles.
a lot.
Okay, and would you say that so people have this notion that karma is actually true?
Yeah, it's very.
So do you think for some of the people you encountered that behaved towards you the same way you did to your first boss, it happened? Is you think it's karma that
Yes, it's karma.
okay?
It's not that I was like I would say that it's not that karma is paying me back, but it's something that's how nature works. You
Okay,
can never run away from it. You understand? The wrong people will come your way. Maybe they are just there to prompt you to wake up from your sleep.
yeah,
So when it was going on, I was not this like I did not lost my focus. I was determined.
okay. So the very first time I came to your barber shop, I noticed that you had so many, like you had friends
A lot.
that used to be around. Some of them even used to sell in your shop.
Yeah.
And I've realized that there's been a significant change here. Do you think that if someone is following their dreams
Mhm.
or has a goal, do you think friends friends sometimes hinder the person's um let me say the person's opportunity to grow?
Yes, but if you are called for what you are doing, they will come. They will only sharpen you. You understand? But you just have to be careful to pray so that you get to like know the right people that you work with. Sometimes when people come, they see your vision and they just want to be around you because they thought that when, like, okay, for example, like myself, when I started, when I was managing somebody's business at that enough condition, that was a very big shock. However, I've been barbering a couple of celebrities. D Black was my personal
Yeah,
like friend, like a brother, a big brother to me. D Black was so good to me. Majid Michel, James Gardner, Joey B, VIP, the one, the guy with
yeah,
a lot of people. I've met a lot of people. Stephen Appiah, Asamoah, all
yeah.
those people. But I always pray that God should humble me. Whether I have money, no matter, God should humble me. Because whenever you allow that spirit of proud within you, you lose focus.
Because I noticed you are very down to earth when I first met you. When I knew we'll talk about that, but people find it very difficult to enter your shop
Yeah, yeah.
because the branding level is top notch.
A lot of people don't know that I'm new.
Yes.
Some people, when the first time, like they come and they say, okay, I want to barber. So, okay. They say, okay, but who is Leo? And I said, Leo, I see they are kind of like their looks and the way they talk change. And I have to just interact with the person very to feel
Comfortable
comfortable.
because me when I was wondering who is Leo.
Uh, when
You
when
were just there like you were not part of, like you're not even the owner.
no, it doesn't matter. This is just all this one day they will go off, and the owner is God. So when I become proud because of this, how can somebody see history have to be made when you are building a vision? You understand?
Okay.
Somebody you have to do someone that if you are not there, people will talk about you. Like we look up to some of our heroes like Nkrumah, Nelson Mandela, Kofi Annan, Rollins. There are people who have lived a legacy that when you are speaking about them, you know that oh okay, even their spirit is still living on. You see, so I look up to such people that I don't want to be like, oh, I have it all right now. No, you are giving, they can take it back from you. That
Okay.
is what a lot of people don't know. Life goes wrong. So
Got
when you
it.
are too proud, whatever the time is not there, what will you do?
This is
My
true.
my, my former classmates, they've come to me at my previous show. Even here, when they come, the way they will even approach me, they are scared. They thought I would talk them down. Oh,
Yeah,
stay
because you're on
away.
a
Yeah, no, but I draw them closer because I'm opportune. It may be there.
yeah, it could have also not been you.
Yes. So I'm blessed to bless others. I'm not blessed to suck people away from me. When you suck people who will love you,
Yes. Okay, so now let's get a little personal. Now, how do you like what is your go-to inspiration? Like when you wake up every day, what is this one
is to make
inspiration?
people happy. You
Wow.
understand? I can help. I hate bullies. People who bully people because they have money, they are powerful. Excuse me, I don't mind like about what you one day pass off. Somebody will take over. So why won't you use that opportunity that God give you to help somebody?
Okay. So, do you have a special meaning to the logo here? What?
This is not actual the logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the lions are my like my strength.
Okay.
But lion itself is very statical when you want to like attack something. So
Yeah.
I'm always careful. Me being careful means pray, like careful. When I'm being blessed, I brought it before God before I
You were blessed
yes
totally.
before I even act on whatever God gives me. And when I even God give me this, I'll say, help me so that this will not take me away from you.
Okay.
Blessings
Yeah.
can take you away. That is like maybe you feel that okay, I have it, I have a new car, so you don't have time for God. You'll be just going. But when you use that blessing, oh, God will direct you. Okay, you have to go here. You have to go here. So the logo, the lion star, like my motivation. Be careful before you attack.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now, how long has this shop been here?
This shop itself have been in existence for 6 years.
Wow, so it leads me to my next question. You know, most of these upcoming barbers,
Yeah.
because of, as you said, pride and all those things, they are not able to keep. For instance, this place is obvious. You obviously have a landlord,
Yeah.
and for him to keep you here for like 6 years, you must be doing something right.
Yeah.
So, what have you been doing right?
Oh, yeah. We have challenges though, but my landlord see my vision. You see how determined and how young I am. And if you have such a landlord who sees your vision with you have no problem. When maybe challenges of like financial assistance, he will even hold on for you and say, "Oh, okay, come, I know what you want to do." And my vision is big. And I want to, even when I don't want this like Leo barbershop to go down, even when I'm no more into action, somebody can step into my shoe and take it out.
Okay,
So I'm doing something not for myself, but whosoever that is ready to take in charge.
okay. Now let's back it up. Like let's go years again. So you said that your father, because you decided not to continue school,
Yeah,
your father said that you should go ahead.
yeah.
Now, how does he feel now? Because now you're a big man.
He's very proud. Like he's very proud. Like the only thing that he have with me is that I've not been calling him like
Yeah. Obviously, because you are. I mean, now you're
I'm
busy
busy.
and
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. Like you don't see that way. You say I should have time for him at least, seek advice from him. And,
Okay.
yeah.
So your family, right? How many are you guys?
And my family is a big family. Family is a big family. My mother's side we are about six.
Oh,
My dad's side we are about 18.
that's a football team with bench and everything. That's a football team with
We
bench
are
and
huge.
everything.
We are huge. My family
That's very interesting. So now people have this notion about, I mean, Voltarians, specifically the Evers, that um, most of you like this because you are very spiritual. When I say spiritual, like in a godly way,
yeah.
but most we have notion that you people are let me say people like this to do get out black magic and things.
It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Black magic is everywhere.
You think it's the wrong notion or you're right?
That is their own mindset. You understand? When you don't judge the book by its cover, you understand? Ulterior, they are spiritual people. Even when they don't serve the Almighty God, Jehovah, they have their own ways. You understand?
Yeah.
If somebody said, I will not be with a hotel, I will not do business with a hotel, that means the person is ready to cheat you or he's not ready to commit himself. But there are people who commit, they give their all. You understand?
Yeah.
They have passion for what they are doing. So they don't like what is their own is their own. So why would you take something that is not somebody's, like doesn't belong there, you take it?
Okay.
That was how we were raised.
Okay. So now when most of our boys they make it, we tell them that oh probably Wakoji Drew
Let me
or
just come
something.
here. Even in the Bible, it's in the Bible. Give to Caesar what is belongs to Caesar.
Yeah.
So why would a Voltarian trying to take that principle and say because he's using a black powder or whatever, then don't associate yourself. That Bible doesn't preach hate; he preach love.
Okay.
God Himself is love, and love is what sacrifice. A lot of people thought love is chilling,
Yeah,
happy,
outing.
but love itself is sacrifice. When you see after Christ, God sacrificed His Son because of what? Love.
I'm sure you've had so many people in your life that have come probably because of what you may give them or what they are gaining from you. So how have you dealt with betrayal over the years?
Uh, Betrayal is part of our life. Like it helps us to grow up. You understand? And I would like to, tell you yourself and anyone that is listening that when someone betray you, don't look that maybe the person is going out there and going to suffer because maybe the way you feel the person to handle you, he or she did not handle it the way you want it. So okay, you wait and see. Now you will not have money. No, 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 no. The person will do well. You understand? Because people are there to do their assignment in your life and just move on. You understand? You just have to ask yourself, why did that person do that?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
You shouldn't be
Yes.
like, okay, you've betrayed me. I have betrayed countless. Like cannot say, but there was a time I had an opportunity to work at one D Black, right?
Yeah.
He have opened one big barbershop, so he gave me a space that I should just establish myself. That was 2022, and I've talked to there was a very one guy that was working with me then, with my nephew. Like they were here when I'm not around, they handle the
Yeah.
shop. But I came one day and the guy just so Leo, you want to talk to me? I said okay, and I said okay, sit down. Just say it to my face. Ending of the month, I'm leaving. Just like
Just like that.
yeah,
Out of the blue.
yeah. So I feel that pain and like I just went me I have a prayer room in my shop here. I just went and I prayed. After I prayed, I became calm. You understand? So it wasn't long. I was so nice with him when the day he was leaving. That was Christmas, Easter, sorry, the 31st, New Year Eve.
Mhm.
I bought a rice and I gave it to him. Actually, wish you all the best. Some of those things can be just trial. God wants to see how you take if difficulty comes.
Okay.
So I saw that, and I got to know that my nephew was behind. He knew that the guy will live long.
And he didn't even inform you earlier.
So
Wow.
me working with D Black because I wanted to work. I believe in people who invest money, and I know how painful it is for you to like
Invest
your
and
money.
then someone will just come in.
Yes. So because of
Sad.
that, I have to stop that work that I was doing with D Black and come back to my shop. And I've not even tell him.
What happened and all these things.
So it affect him. And
I
affect
tell
me.
you too.
But that's how God wants it. So who am I to say?
Okay, so I mean, Leo, arguably, Leo's shop is one of the biggest shops we have entered so far here in Accra, and it's like top-notch services. How do you deal with competitors, like your fellow people that are also on the same?
Everybody will
Listen,
eat. And I don't care whether you are ahead of me. No, we are all unique in our own way. You understand? We are all special. I don't. I told you earlier on that I hate bullies. I don't like that. Oh, I'm better than this. No, 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 no. We learn every day, and like I just pray that my hand to continue being better every day. That's why my slogan is the master's hand.
yes, the
The,
master's hand.
yeah, the master's hand. It means that one. It was also a divine something. We were praying with one of my pastor. He's now in the US, a young guy. So that name just came out that this is the master's hand.
Oh,
So it was
wow,
stylish barber, then we changed it to the master's
master's
hand.
hand.
So there is nothing anybody that can do this establishment that way because the master's hand
And
is
this
in
year, wow, that's very deep. I have goosebumps right now.
it.
It's true. That's very deep.
God is great, and when God, when you have a personal encounter with God,
Okay.
you understand what I'm saying.
So you were talking about learning and things. Now you are not under anybody. Nobody is teaching you. So how do you catch up with new trends of hairstyles and all those
I
things?
watch videos. I learn from other upcoming barbers. Both, and even some of my employees when they come, I learn from them. I may know something, but they also learn something else. So I
Somewhere.
learn every day. That's why I'm saying we are all unique. We have to,
So you are saying that for someone to go, so you can have all the dreams.
yeah,
You can start, however, but for you to go, you have to learn,
we have
right?
to learn every day. We have to learn every
And
day.
learning is not limited to just the classroom.
No, 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 no. The field itself, that is where we do the practical. You understand? I watch videos, I go to other barbers, their page and learn from them. I'm sure people do the same thing. So we have to just keep it from there.
Okay, so in light of that, what is your take on social media? People have like there's a strong argument on Twitter that social media has done a lot of good.
Yeah.
Some people are saying it has done a lot of bad. Now, what is your take on it? Do you think social media is a good thing?
It's a good thing, but it depends on what you watch on social media. You have to have a particular giving that you take from social media. The world itself is like confused already, and the majority, like 80%, are already confused. But some of us we prefer to use it for good that we can do. I go
Okay.
there, I post my video, I watch content that will help me, not that will take me off.
Oh, okay.
So to
Okay.
me, it's positive.
All right. Sure. So what's one of the major things like advice you give a youth right now? Major
They
advice.
have to take life one
Step at
at a
a
time. A lot of people, when me I employ some people, I sit down and I talk to them because some of them they feel that okay, I have this kind of baby face, so a lot of people thought that
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm very young, but like
Yes.
I'm old. So I talk to them that I've passed through stages before I get where I am. Even when I was even families don't believe in what I was doing, but at the end they see the glory of God in my life. So you have to learn. You pass through the process. You serve. You learn before you become so.
So life is a process,
It's a
right? You
process.
cannot skip one and leave the other.
Yeah. Because a lot of people believe that they have to travel before they make something out. But the outside there is just like somebody in a village living from a village to a big city.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. Yes.
You have nobody established. You have to take it one step at a time. When a good opportunity comes, grab it. But when that opportunity, wait for your time.
Wow. Hallelujah. You're very learned. Like you have so much brains.
No, is when you pray for you get it. It's wisdom. You may not be good at something, but you can be good at what God will give you.
Wow. Charlie, I'm short of words, Carl, because Charlie, see, I've spoken to him so many times, but we haven't really gone deep like this. And those are the things he's saying, like it's giving me goosebumps, and I'm like, hey, Charlie, hey. Anyway, so what do you think about the youth and how most of them have had so much experiences with like how do you handle okay my question is how do you handle like because of course you are growing
Yeah.
and people say that when a man is growing there are so many women that would want to everybody wants a cake a bit of the cake from so like a piece of the cake.
Yeah.
Now how do you manage such things like do women worry you sometimes?
Everybody, women worry, but there was an incident that happened. Moreover, I'm from a very big polygamous family, and I want to have a cute family. I'm a man with a vision, and I know the ups and downs of a woman.
Yeah.
How woman can help you, a woman can unhelp you. It's two ways. So I wait patiently for someone that will help me because when I go eating too much, it will affect my life. I'll lose my focus. I'll be divided. And if I don't have God, maybe I can choose that maybe I'm into you too much. But if you're not careful, you divert your
Yes, sure.
everything will change. Your business, your prayer life, everything will just because when like I don't know, it's very confusing.
Okay, so you're a businessman.
Yeah.
Of course. Aside everything, you're a businessman because for you to actually hold this establishment for as long as let's just say as long as 6 years,
Yeah.
it means you understand some certain aspects of business.
Yeah.
Now, what is one advice you give people business wise? Those who are entering any type of business, what's one of the advice you give to them?
They shouldn't start big because everything big call for concern. But everything
Yeah.
small and it will grow naturally.
Mm,
When people see how you start, they will always follow your footprint. And when you say, okay, I see businesses that they've established, like they've pinned the place,
you have everything.
everything within 3 months, it goes down because the foundation wasn't solid. But when people know where you start from, I see people in town say, oh, Charlie, are you still in the business? I say, yeah, that's good because they know where I'm coming from rather than somebody will see, okay, I've done it for 3 weeks and
Ah,
I'm
that's true. So, do you think like current inflations in the country and everything? Do you think it is a major affection to your business?
of course, it affects my business big time. And I pray that maybe in the future our
Thanks,
leaders
okay.
will look up to our side of also like barbering because barbering is becoming big in this country.
Yes.
On every corner, first it wasn't like that, but now it's going big. And most of the things that we use as barbers is being imported.
Okay. So let's just try and steal some some knowledge from you. Do you have, is it part of your goals to have a barber school?
Yes, I have a barber school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Charlie, yeah, Elio, what haven't you thought about?
No, life itself, when the time reach, things will come on its own. Uh, and I tell you, the name of the school is the Masters Hand Academy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So like it's something that we've set everything down, but we are just taking it bit.
Step by step. Okay, so guys, now let me just do some nice advertisements for him. I don't know whether he wants to start now, but there's a master's hand school for people that are passionate. Even if you're not passionate, but you want to learn the trade. Leo has a very nice school that like take my word for it. He's good. So I'm sure the school, the people there will be good. The people that will teach you will be good. So I mean make it a point and then Charlie. So Leo, how I've realized that most of your things are very organic. Your advertisements, people even knowing you is very organic. You don't have a signboard anywhere, or me now I've not seen.
I don't have a signboard.
You are very organic, but you have so many clientele. So how do you do that?
It's a signature that I'm giving to people that sells. The work that I put out there. When you come to my shop, I make sure I give you a cut. And when you go out,
People would like it.
that signature will speak for me.
Me cry, it has happened to me before so many times that I've come to trim my hair here and I tend to bring people because they've seen the cut. So do you think that even with the help of social media now, do you think you would want to do like go social or you still want to remain as organic and original as
No, now we are growing, so I have to grow.
oh okay.
Yeah, so I would like to add more social.
Yeah,
Just
that's
that
it.
the things that I'm expecting is not yet like
Yeah, in place.
I'm praying and hoping that it will fall in place and I'll start that chapter. It's a whole chapter because I have to give back to the society.
Okay, so how do you handle financial like disappointments? So for instance, sometimes you may employ someone to do something for you and the person ends up disappointed. How do you handle it?
I feel that he also plays his part, but I learned from that mistake. I don't call it a mistake. I call it a lesson. I'll not repeat that lesson anymore.
Wow,
Next time.
that's very touching. Now let's come to your artistic nature. Of course, you're a barber.
Yeah.
I'm very artistic because for you to even shape somebody's hair, you should have some sense of. Your shop is very nice. You've actually made your shop look like when I enter, you feel at home like you're in your house.
Yeah.
What like where is it from? Is it natural or you have to learn it?
Barbershop is a place of peace. When you go to a salon, we discuss political talk, entertainment talk, any talk that you want to have. But anything that happens in the barber shop doesn't go out from the barber.
Stays in the barber shop.
Yeah, you can come and gossip at the barber shop.
Don't go out.
You understand? You
That's
can come
true.
and friend someone at the barber shop. It stays in the barber shop. So my whole purpose was to just get this kind of self relief
When you enter.
when you enter the barber shop.
Ah. Huh. Charlie, I think we should take a few cues from Leo because he's a like it takes someone who is a like visionary, like a visionarian to understand this kind of things. Because trust me, when I enter this place, I feel like man, I'm like God. Like I feel so I was telling one of my friends that when I come to the barber shop, I don't think about anything. Like it's a place of peace, like a ground where when I enter I'm so free.
Yeah.
You see.
That's
And
interesting.
I think you've done a very good job, Leo.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
think you've done a very good job. And like I would like we still want to see the growth. And we know you go every day.
Yeah, I grow every day.
So we want to see the growth and we know that of course Leo Barber Shop there it is going to be big. Now you've opened another branch or you are now opening.
That one almost we are
Yeah.
about to launch it maybe probably a week or two from now.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll invite you guys to come over for maybe the opening ceremony.
Oh, okay. So now you want to know like
We are expanding small.
small now. Where would they be located? Would you want to share in it or you want to keep it coded for now?
Like we want to grow franchising.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what we want to do. So Ashoman Estate, the first street. So we'll get a link and everything. Anybody want to reach us?
You
Click
can
on the
do it.
link. Find us.
Wow. for you to think of franchise, do a business one. I can't do some KFC shit. Say, like, you're selling the Leo brand.
Yeah.
So, of course, you would vet the person. You make sure the person is as tough as, like, also has a master's hand.
Yeah.
Like that type of notion. Now, if the person meets your criteria, the person can buy into your company. That is the Leo brand and use your name.
Yeah.
So, wow. Like, how did that one happen?
I may say, sometimes we learn, as I already told, we learn every day. So I also have like people that I talk to, yeah, and I respect people who want to invest into business because a lot of people have money out there and they don't know what to use it for, and because of betrayal here and there, a lot of people hate to help people. So me myself, like this opportunity come, I take my time and pray about it before I accept it because I've seen a lot that we've put in it, and I'll not love that maybe we'll start into just crumble the to spoil my brand. So I prefer that I put all in that it will stand.
Hey, Charlie, Leo, you really the boss of my mind, though. See, you are very keen on discipline too,
Yeah.
as I've noticed. When I come, I watch. Like, do you think the youth of today you are disciplined?
No.
And
Yeah.
it's true.
Because a lot of this, and they say, is it Gen Z or how they call it?
Yeah.
A lot of them see the world like it's how beautiful it is, the way we see it on the television. It happened to me before, but when I went on set and see how the video are all processed before it became so beautiful, we see, like, like it was so shocked. So I started realizing things that life, you have to take your time and organize life before you present. So the young ones, a lot of them are being misled. A lot of them are being misled. So like the only thing I'll tell them is to make friends with the right people
Okay.
and always keep God first in everything. A lot of people say, I don't believe. Where is God? Where is God?
You have to see something to believe it.
No. Why will you see God? He is God. Why will you see him before you believe?
Charlie, you are probably
Even,
one of the.
even some of us see our parents, but we don't believe them. How much God come to us today? That okay, I'm God. How can you believe He is God?
So even if God comes right now,
Yes,
we
that's
may
what I'm
also say
saying. That's what I'm saying. Because some people made that comment that my parents are my God. They see their parents, they don't believe in what their parents tell them. So why? How come can you believe in God when you see it? You don't have to see before you believe. You just have to believe and to take care of it. So they
Wow.
have to take each thing like by God first before any other thing.
Okay, Charlie. So that's your advice to all of us,
Yeah.
right? That's very nice. I've had a very nice time. Like, I've learned so much from you, knowing that I'm also trying to start something for myself. I've learned so much. Um, hey, so tell us some of your, like, give us where if you want to find you, if you want to find the barber shop where the master's hand, where do we go to?
Oh, Leo Barbershop, we are located. And Leo itself is, I'm not Leo.
Leo is the brand.
Yes, anybody who works with Leo is Leo.
Mm.
That's why our IG handle and our social media handle is Leo Barbers.
Oh, okay.
Leo underscore Barbers because we are squad.
Every barber under Leo is Leo.
It's Leo.
Oh, I haven't even thought about it
No,
before.
because when you come to our barber shop, they will mention Leo Barber Shop. They are not going to mention this.
Yeah.
They say Leo Barber Shop. So Leo, we are located. Our first station is Bawi Zero, the Bawi Zero taxi rank.
Okay.
Yeah, we are even on the Google map.
Yes.
So when you check our links, to bring you right. But our new first branch will be open very soon at Ashoma Estate. We also add up that link that anybody want to reach out
Can go there.
Yeah. And we will make you feel at home. Because
Of course, that one they make have experienced some. The
we are not
feeling at home there is true.
we are not the best. There are so many barbers out there. We don't want to challenge anybody. We are good at what we do. And we are all unique. We don't want to say no, come to no. Feel free. If you like us, patronize us. And you will not regret it.
Charlie, guys, it's been Charlie. So, guys, it's been a very wonderful section here. Like, I'm just dumbfounded because Charlie, I've not had so much conversation with you like this before. He's like he's a visionary. He has so much wisdom. Forget everything. Forget the barbershop. Personally, he's disciplined, and like I've enjoyed every conversation I've had with him. Thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you very much.
And we'll work together.
Of course, most definitely. So, guys, keep it logged in. This and many more will come on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification button. I'll see you guys next time. Stay logged in.